Morning, everybody. Day what? 20 something?
27.
27. Winding this hike down. Got less than a week to go, and we stayed at Round Top Shelter last night. First shelter we stayed at with a water pump. So got some fresh groundwater out of that, which was pretty cool. And today we are headed to Corliss, I think it's called Corliss Camp.
Yeah.
It's a enclosed shelter tonight, so maybe bug free, we'll see. And I think it's a little less than 9 miles. We've got a good early start this morning. We were on the trail by 6 a.m. and so far the trail has been good to us, but as the day goes on, it's not going to be good to us. And Marmalade, how'd you sleep last night with the snoring kids?
Actually, they were good. They didn't snore, but one person had an air mattress sound like an avalanche at all times from when they moved, so that was special. That stuff's okay.
I was glad I was in my tent. All right, so that's where we're headed. Once we get something to look at, I'll turn this camera back on. More later.
Bye.
All right, so up here in Vermont, the cash crop here is maple. So they asked the hikers not to mess with this kind of stuff, but this is how they pull the maple out of the trees and collect it. It's pretty cool, and it's actually a multi-million-dollar business. They control the maple syrup, kind of like OPEC controls oil, but it's pretty neat. Cut a hole through one of those right there and just open my mouth. Just kidding, I would never do that. Would never do that. But it's pretty cool. So actually I need to stay on trail here. Keep an eye on where I'm going so I don't get caught up in somebody's maple syrup farm here. A little early morning trail. Right on the trail, get us a neat little water source, although we don't need it right now, but beautiful little area right here. Coming through to Corliss Camp today. Still early in the day though, we still got several miles to go. Been a long time since we've seen one of these, but we are on private land, so this probably at one time was somebody's farm or something. But don't see the rock walls that much anymore. All right, here we go. First high mountain view of the day. This is Laraway Lookout. Step out here to the edge. Beautiful. We started down there at the bottom today. Spectacular view here. Haven't seen one of these in a few days, it seems like. This nice. I think this is our first bit of somebody left food trail magic here. Somebody left us some cinnamon applesauce. Haven't had that since I was a kid, but tastes just as good. All right, everybody, made it into Corliss Camp today. Neat little shelter. Water is down the path over there about maybe 50 yards or so. Not too bad. Easy to get to, easy to get back up. Camp has a nice picnic table here, and we actually got our first bit of food trail magic. Somebody had left a couple of little things of cinnamon applesauce, which was pretty cool. No real view out of here, nothing fancy, but it was getting warm today. Bugs came out. They were pretty horrendous, but not too bad. Inside, you see you got big windows on the front, which is pretty cool. There is actually a loft up there. I'm going to show you the ladder that goes up there. I guess you could sleep more, but it's pretty nasty up there. I wouldn't, get out of the weather maybe. Here is the sign, built in 1989. Inside, we got Marmalade cooking dinner.
What's up?
We got upstairs, downstairs bunk, table in the middle, which is pretty awesome. Upstairs, downstairs bunk on this side, and little sitting table, crossword puzzle, you know, the whole thing. So they treat you right up here, at least at this shelter here. Tomorrow we're going down to Eden, or the road that goes into Eden, and go into Eden to get our last resupply for the trip, and then it's onward to the end. So that's it for tonight.